Hello, welcome to NunchakuTutorials.com. In this video we're going to see some theory about aerials. So aerials is just to throw, you're doing your freestyle with the Nunchaku, you throw it to the air and you catch it again. So there are many ways of doing an aerial, like this, like this, like this, under the leg, etc. And of course there are other videos in NunchakuTutorials.com that shows aerials, and but the idea of this video is to talk about the throwing of the aerial. When you throw an aerial, you need to make it smooth, like this. The Nunchaku is keeping the flow as in the air. For example, if I'm starting like this with a spin, the Nunchaku will keep the flow. Another example is if I throw an aerial from the hip, like this, the Nunchaku will keep the flow, will keep spinning. So that's the difference between like a smooth aerial and a non-smooth aerial. That, for example, if I make something like I throw it and then I catch it, it doesn't look so good. Or if I stop it, I throw it and I don't know what to do, it's not smooth at all. The Nunchaku must keep the motion in midair, keep the flow, the Nunchaku is flowing in the air, and then you catch again. And of course there is another very important thing, that is the catching of the Nunchaku. So for example, if we do this basic aerial and we throw it, the cat will continue the movement of the Nunchaku, always continuing the flow. But if I don't continue the flow, it will look like this, like a break in the flow. Let me try. You see, in that cat there was a break in the flow. Like it was like a millisecond that the Nunchaku that was flowing like this break and do an opposite flow into another plane. So you must always try to make it flow like this, keeping the flow of the Nunchaku in midair. You have to keep the flow when you catch it, like this. You keep flow. You keep spinning the Nunchaku. Of course, there are other techniques when you don't do this. For example, the armpit aerial, like this. You are breaking the flow, but that breaking of the flow is part of the technique itself. Or for example, in a reverse rebound, when you kick the Nunchaku in midair, you break the flow, but you're doing it on purpose. But on a normal aerial, if you break the flow, the aerial will not look as good as it can be. And of course you can try many variations, breaking the flow and continuing the flow, and etc. But it's always good to make your freestyle look smooth. That's in this video of catching and receiving the aerials. So watch another videos to see what kind of aerials you can do, and try always to keep with the flow of the Nunchaku in midair, to catch it, continuing the flow, and always being smooth as smooth as you can. And of course, if you want to do a technique that breaks the flow, it's perfect. It's up to you to do it. So take more videos and tutorials at NunchakuTutorials.com, and see you in another video. Have fun!